Just got home from my date, and it was literally one of the best dates I've ever had. And one thing about it, okay, I'm gonna tell you, he's an Italian rapper from Italy, okay? And I love him. I'm just kidding. But I like him a lot, and we're going on another date tomorrow. But he made me understand stuff so much more. Questions he asked me made me realize I never loved my ex. I just love the idea of him. I never loved you, bitch!
Oh my God.
Just so you know. But he had made me realize, he was like, the reason why you get put through so much shit and so much toxic shit is because you're the inspiration to music. And I literally thought about this. I told my bitch, if I'm faithful, I might fall off. And niggas put you through shit because they use it as their fucking inspiration. You love the drama, you love the bullshit because it helps you make music so you don't fall off. So me this whole time thinking, when I be online popping my shit and talking my shit, but oh, I'm such a bad person and oh, I'm a messy bitch. No, I'm giving this man the inspiration for the motherfucking music that y'all love.
The woman has lost her mind because apparently her and Future, which if she says anything about Future in a sentence, we know there is no relationship that existed. But apparently in this woman's mind, she thought that she was in a relationship of 5 years off and on with Future.
Help me understand.
Same Future that has multiple baby mamas, same one that allegedly kicked the chick out, not committed to nobody, to our knowledge. But yet this woman thought she was special and she was going to be an exception to the rule. Woman right here, her name is Gorgeous Doll. This is the same woman that said she was in a relationship with Future for 5 years, but yet she was allegedly pregnant by 21 Savage.
Hell no.
Apparently, Future, who has been MIA from TikTok, he caught wind to her, name dropping and kind of doing her own version of story time about their relationship. And she decides to give Future a call. And he picks up the phone and lets her have it. So we're about to get into her explaining how it all went down. Thank y'all for watching. Let's get into this.
Oh, he's threatening to have my page deleted. So if you know, go follow my other page. But it's like, at the end of the day, babe, I will take this off TikTok and we will go to Instagram with it. Okay? I will go to Twitter with it. I will go to every social. Listen, what are you playing with?
Bro, don't worry.
Don't text my phone. Don't text. Excuse me?
Bro, I don't know you, bro.
Stop fucking playing.
Sensational.
I promise you, on my life, on my fucking life, on everything in my life. All you had to do was shut the fuck up.
Hang it up.
All you had to do, you keep on fucking playing with me over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna fucking learn. I promise you. Cause I'm gonna fucking teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you, bitch.
Ooh wee, look what that money make a bitch do.
This woman is going to continue to choose to deal with Future. And again, you're getting upset because she goes on in these stories to kind of say, oh, he played with me. And I argue that you played with yourself. What? No reputation of making any of his women honest women. So now we got our girl, Dana Dane, who she's going to give her perspective. But, I just think that it's so delusional how women want to play the victim when you knew what you were signing up for. And I think that's just the gist of this. I'm not saying that Future is right, but what I am saying is that it's wrong to believe that you are going to be made the exception to the rule. Delusional if you believe that Future is going to make you his only woman and not have his options open, considering that he is the artist that he is. He has the resources that he has, and he has unlimited options and access to women. He's exclusively dealing with you. I think that that's foolish, but let's get into Miss Dana and her breakdown.
Bird brains have entered the chat. Thinking that this girl got Future crashing out, clearly you don't know Future, right? She ain't the first girl to get him to respond to something. All right, he likes this. This is what he does. This is his MO, right? Whether it's him tweeting, whether it's him going into his Instagram story and writing something, whether it's him throwing subs in his music, this is nothing new, right? But I have to remember, y'all girls who really think that she got him acting out of character because he like her so much, smash you and then going ghost, can't get over you, right? It ain't the fact that you're just stupid and you're his dummy and you just always gonna be around and that's the reason why he won't leave you alone, right? Y'all the same group of bird brains. This is why I will not be friends with all girls, because some of y'all are stupid, right? And the level of stupid that you are, it's kind of annoying being around you because you make poor decisions, and your poor decisions end up affecting everybody around you, whether it be the headaches that you get from listening to the stupid conversations or the mess that you get put into by being around you. This woman parading on here with these story times, yeah, it's entertaining, but in no way, shape, or form is she a victim of Future, right? By the time she met Future, Future probably had about 6 kids by that point. Right?
That's what
you
I
could
said.
Google to find out that this is not no stand-up great man. His whole persona was tied to being toxic from the time he been out. Like, he's never been associated with being a good man.
Also goes to my point about a couple of things. One is that women are drawn to, and or a lot of women, they are intentionally choosing men who are full of drama, which themselves makes them full of drama, and they like chaos. And that's typically true about women. Women like drama. Women love drama and toxicity, but yet in turn, they will sit up here online and parade and act as if, I don't want a man that has a lot of drama. I want a man to, be my peace. But that's not what y'all really want. Y'all don't want peace. Y'all don't like mundane. Y'all don't like, laid back. Y'all like that. You like men like that. And if you like men like that, that is your business. But don't come online and try to act like you're brand new or that you're shocked by the potential outcome, because you know what time it is. Stop acting like you are dense and gang goofy, because you're not. The moment that he starts quote unquote crashing out online and, getting at you, yelling at you and fussing at you, that's what you like. For her to try to call and then put that online, that entire conversation, we know what that's about. You like the drama, to use and expose him in this way because it brings attention.
About Future and good man has ever been associated with each other. So to think that you would be in a real relationship with this man gives delusion. Everything that has happened to this woman, she has been a willing participant in it. A lot of y'all girls lie to y'allself so bad, acting like you gonna be able to get with these men that got money, and you so player, you so G, your feelings ain't gonna get invested. No, you're a lover girl, and you're about to be somewhere balled up in the corner crying, all right, like y'all always do. But you act like you just gonna collect all these bags, watches, get all this money from him, and you're not gonna be affected in no kind of way. No, y'all be driving yourself crazy. That's the reason why this woman is on this internet crashing out like she is, right? Because in the beginning, you thought that you was going to be able to just come in there, get what you want, and get out of there. But you 5 years in, and you still ain't got over this man. All right? You still online crying over somebody.
That's the delusional part. How are you allegedly dealing with a man for 5 years off and on? Apparently, you thought you were going to be, or thought you would cut ties with this man. But no, you couldn't cut ties with him, because you were in love with the lifestyle. You were in love with whatever attention that he gave you. You were in love with that. And you just couldn't let it go. You knew that it was quote unquote toxic and that this man was not going to settle down, but you went back because something about you were going to make him change. Or you were just perfectly fine in the position that you were in.
That you're just one piece in a game of many. Y'all got to start being for real. Men like Future, he has dealt with so many women, and most of the women he deal with are women who don't have a lot of self-esteem. They materialistic, and y'all really ain't that different from one another, right? Once you done met one, you done met them all, because y'all all move the same exact way, and y'all all think that y'all so different, but you not. And when you dealing with a man on expert level like he is, who has dealt with this many women, you can't play him, right? He know your game moves before you even do it. Because like I said, you're just one of many, and y'all all move exactly the same. At the end of the day, the whole thing is childish and immature. Future ain't gonna probably leave her alone. Clearly, she ain't gonna leave him alone. And at the end of the day, men love they dummies, right? They do hold a special place in those men's heart, because it ain't too many times you can show up to a Christmas party with a whole nother woman, have a threesome in front of this lady, and she's still one text away from pulling up and doing whatever you want. Why would you let that go when you're a man like Future? You wouldn't, right?
And so that came out in one of the story times. So she talked about how she caught him in the act with other women. And also she was at a party and he was there with Des Dior, which is really, I want to say that was probably one of the last women that he acknowledged as like a girlfriend, right? She's a rapper, Des Dior. And so she was supposedly present there, and she seen them there with like matching jackets on. Obviously, you already knew how this man got down, and yet you still entertained him when he made his advances towards you. You weren't going nowhere. So if he knows that you're not going to go anywhere, and you know that you're not going to go anywhere, just be quiet. Take your quote unquote L in silence. Keep getting what you're getting, get deed down, getting your trinkets, get your money, and take it in stride and go about your business. We didn't need to know this. And to be coming online acting as if, you know, he was taking advantage of you. And the line is that she's not a victim here. She intentionally chose to be with this man, and she had plenty of opportunities to stop dealing with this man, and she hasn't. That was even quite obvious in her placing this phone call with him. You're still willing to call him, believe that your feelings are so hurt. Now you want to come on the internet looking for sympathy and empathy. You don't get any sympathy and empathy when you know exactly what this man is capable of. You knew this before you start dealing with him. When you recognize who he was at the club, we already know his reputation precedes him. Don't want to be exclusive, that's his business. That actually doesn't make him a bad guy, but y'all know up front the type of man that you're dealing with, and then you're going to expect some change because of who? Because of you being who you are? Y'all, it's got to be delusional at its highest level.
I think it's a mental thing, a mental illness.
Okay.
But let me know what y'all think about this situation. Future is not crashing out. That's just him being toxic. And this is her being even more toxic. Your thoughts down in the comment section. Until the next video. Peace, y'all.
The whole situation with Future and Gorgeous Dog, bro, let's just break it down. Future is 41 years old buying pussy.
You ain't never lied.
We're just gonna call it for what it is. He bought her a watch and all this other shit just to hit. And to just keep getting it whenever he wants it. And Gorgeous Doll is selling it. We're just watching a live transaction. And it blows me how people find this entertaining. Like, bro, Future is a 41-year-old man who is a unsexually disciplined trick. That just buys it over and over. Really got on the internet and said he spent $3 million on bitches, bro. and y'all support it because y'all be like, oh, he has unlimited access to women. That make it cool? I literally get on here and prove the point. Like, y'all sit on here and say pussy is worthless, but then y'all support Future when he spends $3 million on it. So is pussy power? Does Future have power, or does the cat he's buying have power? Because in this situation, he's really losing.
I had to say something. But I be telling y'all playing a game y'all not gonna win. You don't know men for real, and y'all be so deep off in the matrix. Men literally be out here telling y'all they don't value y'all, that they not falling in love with no hoe. Is that what you want from them? They got so many that's just like you. They could go get another one tomorrow. That y'all are all trophy. Then aside from the stuff that they tell y'all, they behaviors line up with it. They sleep with everybody you know. They give all of y'all the same dog tag, the same watch, the same BBL. Pick over y'all, so y'all always end up on the back line or the sideline for someone who's more respectable to be with in public. And all that math to women adds up to, he's crashing out because he loves me. This man crazy about me. I tell y'all all the time, you don't know men for real. You're in the matrix and you need to get out. This is not a game you will win, because men are professionals at this because they have the tools to win this game. Women do not. This is not a game you will win. This game won't benefit you at all. Y'all love to justify bad behavior with, but the money. I'd rather cry in a band. You rather cry in your own shit. You rather not cry at all. Trust me. And y'all are so delusional. Why do you think a man with a bunch of options is about to make a choice? Why do you think a man with testosterone running rampant through his veins, he has access to everything and anybody, you think he about to say, oh, I just want to sit down with you? You think that's what a man about to do? And they tell y'all, I don't want to do that. I don't want to settle down. Matter of fact, I saw a clip of Omarion saying that, and the women in the audience was clapping.
I was talking about in my chair for Hot Topics about actor Kofi Siriboe, and he says that he practices ethical non-monogamy. Okay, do you think that's a good idea, ethical non-monogamy?
Being open is important, and also, you know, the women just truly outnumber the men. It's only a few good men,
right?
You know, and whether or not it's a whether or not it's a physical thing, you know, we end up fostering the next generation as well. So why not have our queens or the women, because I was raised by all women, you know what I mean? Why not have our queens aligned with that? That it takes a village.
Not because they agree with him, but because women don't listen. Y'all don't listen when people are saying things. You just believe what you want to believe, and then you get your feelings hurt and want to make a part 27. You get shocked because the information that you wasn't listening to ends up being something that's part of your reality now. It's no surprise that the neighborhood dog was cheating on you. What? And then you think you getting upper hand because you calling him old. He's ruined your life for the last 10 years. So being old probably ain't that big of a deal, and he's sleeping with all of your friends. So being old really ain't the insult you think it is, maybe. And then everybody else want to get on here and say, oh, they in love, they both crashing out over each other. No, that's the life he likes to live. I told y'all, I'm a musician. I see what the ones who ain't making as much as Future doing, because they have access to women because of what things look like. They traveling the world. They making money. And women are blinded by that. Y'all want that. Stop acting like you only came for love. You want the money. You want the fame. You want the prestige. You want to brag to your girl that your man doing XYZ or that your man is XYZ. It don't matter how he treat you. So then why do we get in communities and be like, I just wanted to be loved? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't got no self-worth. You ain't got no confidence, girl. You don't even really like yourself like that. Y'all be a little pathetic. And I'm telling you, this won't age well. And then you're going to have to go ahead and start going to church heavily. And you're going to have to just settle down with a deacon dog.
Good day. Okay? Now back to that one.
Shaking the table.
My whole thing, right, is I tell him, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm going to make you pay for what Ike did to Tina. And right now, I've been Tina for the last couple of years. And trust me, babe, I am so serious. I'm so serious. You think you're going to yell at me? I'm a Libra. I do not like being yelled at all. Like,
she get attached and I'm going on the run. Took the good batch and I can't feel my tongue. Hundreds of baddies, it's hard to choose one. Green like the shooters is already done.